This field was a field of oats for grain that was harvested at the end of July, and I planted the cover crops. I burned it down chemically with herbicide in the end of probably the week after that, and planted this into cover crops in the second week of August. I planted with my Kinze planter. One 15-inch row would have oats and Austrian winter peas in it. The row beside it would have radishes and crimson clover. And when they come in a ditch then, that cover crop was growing nicely, and they ditched through it. And now the only thing I have worked is my tile lines here with a narrow disc to pull my, to close the tile lines a week or two ago, a week and a half ago. And I'm going to leave the rest field conventionally no-tilled, not conventional. So we have these little strips that are tilled, and the majority of the field was not no-tilled yet. So we can no-till fields and ditch them without tearing up the whole field. This field had conventional oats in it, regular oats, what I raised, and then it was put back in for cover crop. I love oats because of the root mass. It shows the greatest benefit as quickly as you can get, and winter kills for the new guys planting cover crops. The radishes are winter killed, so they also are a good one for first timers. My crimson clover in here with the radish rows is easy to kill in the springtime. I keep a little green left over the winter. And there's some Austrian winter peas that survived. That's about a 50% chance of surviving up here. Then they survived, so I have some green growing out here in the field in the spring, and that's still easily controlled and easily planted in. In the field across the road here, there was similar, but I put some black oats out there as a trial. Black oats is a new type of cover crop that's becoming available. It's a heavier forage, heavier growth, darker green. It can overwinter in more climate areas. We don't think, warmer climate, we don't think it's going to overwinter here, although I see a few of them that survive the winter. It's something new, it's something interesting because of the heavy growth on it, if we can get more biomass. They also had some sun hemp over there in a plot, trying that. I mixed some buckwheat in with my mix to see what that would happen instead of being by itself like a normal buckwheat cover crop would do. So it's always experimenting and trying to find out what works and what we can get the most benefit out of. In my corn, I've aerial seeded with an airplane a number of times, annual ryegrass. The last 3 or 4 years, I have used a local guy that puts a Gandy air seeder on his Hagee sprayer. He has a 90-foot boom. He drops a tube down each row and puts the cereal rye that's closer on the ground. And we did that on Labor Day, normally on Labor Day, right at black layer. And we didn't get much growth last fall of any cover crop, but this spring, the cereal rye in there has come up nicely. It was worth it. You don't always have to get 100% perfect stand. As long as you got some cover crop out there, you'll get the benefit out of it. I've applied annual ryegrass. I have a hard time controlling that in my oats ground, what goes to oats, so I haven't used that. It still is the highest reward cover crop we can plant. And I still have some volunteer stuff across the road here that has come up.